Give me the ball first. The first play of the Giants' new season, offensive false start. Kevin Zeitler. That's fucking bullshit, man. It was this guy's fucking. That's my friends. I never disconnect. I'm in the middle of my run and he disconnects. Fucking bullshit, man. It's alright. This guy's terrible.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Jason Witten out there. Oh God.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Golden Tate out here blocking.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Taters.
And spins away. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Coleman spin.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Sterling's a good block.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
It's like...
Yeah, Jordan, full screen, dog.
We're seeing a lot of these guys. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
What'd you say?
Looks like I'm watching Madden in fucking 2005.
Look, he's pressing me. He's pressing me with Slayton, dog. I know what that means.
Jones.
Oh, he sacked me.
And he will go down.
Marcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack.
Okay, I had
That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
I promise.
Fielded at about the 28.
Maybe it was a part of the play.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football.
I don't think he did, because I would have saw
10.
the icon go like on the.
Oh, the shoestring tackle.
I didn't see the ball.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
The guy I signed from who? The Cowboys? From who?
The guy I picked up in the practice squad.
From whose?
The Patriots.
The Patriots, oh my god.
I told
and
you.
You put a nice young quarterback on it.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Jabril.
He'll get about 4 as he's
in your
past the
fucking
35
grill.
to the 38-yard line.
Let's go, dog.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road. They got one.
And don't think they were all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You're going to let that happen, guys? How we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Guys on the
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm not running over. pressing me again.
Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Is he pressing Saquon?
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw.
Go Saquon! Go Saquon!
And a throw there.
Oh, that was on Byron Jones.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact. I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yo, it's Saquon. They don't know about Saquon, man.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm going to give this guy many looks, man. I'm going to go cover 6 this time.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott from the gun. A dump off to Elliott. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point,
you just switch,
get your head around.
that
Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Just stack in the box, man. That's all he's doing.
From the midfield strike.
Oh, my God, what a bad throw.
And that'll be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, Saquon, come on.
5 yards that time.
What are you doing?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let me throw the ball.
For a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York.
As long as you guys saw it, said your opponent.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And it's taken in at the 9. A great return there, 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
How was I supposed to know that he was in
the Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
It's going to be a long season.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott.
Risky.
And he
scored that.
Oh,
my, you come on, Madden. Look at that.
Irv Smith Jr. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
That's the guy I was trying to fight for. I don't know what Kareem Martin's doing out there.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
No, you were Kareem Martin right there.
I wasn't using it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Not even where the ones he was supposed to be, but that was Kareem Martin.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
It's so fucked.
The New York set to take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen.
Yo, Chuck, take a pic. Get your phone out.
And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, that's the 1 week into the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones is going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
His playbook isn't even built for, like, 3rd and 1s and shit.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
Hey, let's go.
Alright, Lawrence is going to hit me again.
From the gun, Jones. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
What the fuck?
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I can't get onto the EA servers.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, he's going to air one out.
Why is Amari getting that wide open?
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
Like how?
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, I'm watching his stream.
This will be taken at the 13. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just round and round.
I had 4 rushes.
Baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Jones, and he slings one that's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Jones, he's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Look at those back-to-back.
Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and very short, Prescott. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
That time.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I saw that, yo. I already hear what you say, and then I heard, I can't see when the rest of your players play.
I legit couldn't see anything.
Now Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I know, man.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Automatic. A deal maker versus Charlotte B.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Monday game, prime time.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, I forgot. We only have 3. We only have 3 fucking passing plays out of that shit, man. What a joke.
The New York set to take the field. And last drive,
look at the way I get
still a
blanketed.
goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Again.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
What is going on?
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
I'll go back.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
I don't even know the fucking rules.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
This is taken at the 23. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
Like, is that Daniel Jones? Is it like, is it him?
I don't know, man.
Like, he can
Throw
press.
some post routes and shit.
I don't have time for post routes.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott.
I think he's shading everything inside.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Just gets him
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Doing is bring everyone
now
to the
out come the Giants. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's got the rookie, Darius Slayton.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
That's a joke, right?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's fucking Jalen Smith.
A normal time.
Can't do anything, man. Madden won't let me win the restart.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Look at how he's playing.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play call and help him out a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Look at that run.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th.
Again, man, they don't fucking block.
The Cowboys.
Where are you going?
And final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
On everyone.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
60 out now. No. 2-jet bomber. 2-jet bomber.
Here's a give to Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Again, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Kareem Martin up to make the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
No, I can't even press these guys. That fucking
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Smith catches left side. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I spammed X on that guy.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain
X
situations,
on that play,
but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
The fuck?
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Does he not know how to throw a ball, really?
Throwing on second and long.
Oh,
Prescott.
you know what happened? Yo, he turned into, he switched into the run mode, quarterback run mode.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
This has been the whole game, man. I can't get out of my side.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Room here to run. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 46 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Oh, why'd you spin there?
Look how he's playing me, Charlotte. Look at this, man.
Now Saquon Barkley.
So fucking annoying, man.
On the play back at the 45
I can't throw the ball.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15.
Wow, look at this return.
Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I got to give up the run.
Prescott. He sets to fire deep.
He catches everything. Are you serious?
This one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Look at Zeke. Look at Zeke.
Brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he worked.
And he will take it in.
I spam X on my
score. Ezekiel Elliott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Watch a slant, watch a slant.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Like, well, how be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Jones now throwing on first down. Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now
another fumble. Another fumble
it's
return for a touchdown.
By the Cowboys. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there.
Is this
taking
normal?
It in. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Let's go.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What can I do, man? I haven't even had the opportunity to try and drive.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And an alley to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. A handoff to Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
Slayton.
Take away 14
now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's brutal. Fumbles are the worst.
Like a fumble 6.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
None of this fucking nonsense when you can press me and I can't do it.
Hey, watch the slant! Watch the slant! Slant!
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
He's too late.
Elliott fumbles in the game. Oh, I think Zeke's hurt.
Watch Mike! They're not ready for
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He's 8 of 18.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now here's
I have 4 user picks on this game.
interception.
Look at the score.
Picked off by Michael Thomas. And his guys will take over.
Sure, I have 4
at the
user picks on the
30-yard line.
game. Look at the score.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5
still
picks. At this
time,
point,
man.
you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I think the game broke.
Did it?
I mean, you're watching, right?
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
Just stuck on this.
No, that's bad.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All right, T, let's
Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's just been decided.
Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Could not block that one any better.
Sure,
everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
19.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
I beat this guy without those two.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
He's got new sacks on deck.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
As soon as we talk, trying to talk.
3rd down, it's Prescott.
You don't answer.
And my goodness, another interception.
Have you seen this? Like everyone has a...
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though.
Oh, wow, they gave him that. What Madden is this?
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Yeah, I feel like they tuned it,
that
right?
one will pretty much erase any hopes
at the start, it wasn't that easy to
emphasis,
fit that
interception,
in.
return
Maybe
for
that's just Dan
touchdown.
Jones' weak arm.
Door closed.
No, that was a
locked,
good throw, man. They normally, like that guy,
so
Shark, suctioned into that
He
pin.
warped it, right?
And now the
Yeah,
kick is away.
See, like the only reason I threw that is because I didn't think they gave me one.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
I didn't deserve to lose
Go.
this game.
70, Indy. 6-6, pull it high. Now.
Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed
Sure, I have
up
5
because what they're hoping,
never lost.
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Look at that. Hey, look at this next play. Spamming X to go
incomplete.
down.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, kickers' bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Giants on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Let's go. At their own 29-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the pistol, here's Elliott.
I mean, this is like a terrible way to start. Like,
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I never had a fucking chance. I've never had in my life back-to-back.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play that's going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
You better bring it. Watch twist, watch twist. Yo, go. Fight.
Running left, it's Barkley. And an alley to run. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
This guy definitely did something.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 45 yards. Now Barkley stripped of the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Sure, when is
the Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Who was it, though? Was it Anthony Brown?
2nd and 5. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
We take out all the Madden BS.
Evan Ingram, 29 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
You know, just don't turn it over on offense. And
this fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, next time we play, I'm going to have fucking Brandon Cooks.
A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So this one will end.